Hi everybody, welcome to Behavior Bites, your number one source for balding middle-aged men, providing tips on improved classroom behavior. Right, Mike?
Yeah.
My name's Brad.
And I'm Mike. So we're also joined by Aaron, our producer, who's behind the camera today.
Hello.
All right, guys, we're going to talk about something really important today. I know I always say this, but this one is, I love it. This is praising in public and correcting in private. Take it away, Mike.
So the concept here is that praising in public, that should be part of the atmosphere of our classroom. That is encouragement, those positive words. Every kid should be getting access to that at all times. That should be happening. Now, when kids aren't meeting our expectations or are presenting challenging behaviors, we do need to address that.
Right.
That's best served and is most effective if we are doing it in private.
Right. Well, let's talk about why. Sort of the old school approach to teaching and kind of adult behavior is if I see something in my classroom that I don't like, it's quick, it's efficient, it's effective, say, stop that, cut that out, right? And we're all sort of hardwired that way, I think, as adults and certainly as teachers. Well, there's a better way. So why would we change what maybe is working for you right now? Well, we're doing two things with praise versus correction, right? We are encouraging the production of desired behavior, right? We're encouraging that behavior while discouraging the negative behavior and allowing the student to save face.
It's if I call out a student in public, right? Hey, knock that off. If I were to do something like that,
Right.
oftentimes that can be pretty effective in changing behaviors. The problem is it relies on humiliation, about public humiliation. And now, even though it may correct behaviors, it's also they're checking out. They're shutting down for the next 10 minutes. Like,
Right.
I won't be able to engage them in my lessons. That's why I say it's just not as effective as doing that in private.
It's not. Look, you guys, and put this on a t-shirt and wear it around, okay? All humans, all people are deserving of dignity and respect. That's just it. All right? Well, think about it like this. Why would I expect a positive response from a negative interaction? If anybody called me out in public, especially as a grown man, I'm not going to tolerate that, and neither would most of you. All right? So if we would expect ourselves to react negatively to that, then why would we not expect the same response from our students? So let's talk about how this might look.
Okay, so it could look something like this. And this would be an example of some real specific praise. So like, hey, Aaron, thank you for sitting so quietly. I can tell that you really you respect our environment, our classroom rules. You're doing great. So I did that. I was pretty specific to Aaron to what she was doing. And what I did with that, I also included like a little bit of a reminder of what it was that I expected for those of the kids that weren't doing that. So it kind of served two purposes, but I was being real specific.
Exactly. Specific praise is great. General praise is also good, so don't forget about that. If I'm going to correct Aaron's behavior, if I want to redirect that behavior that I'm seeing in the classroom, rather than yelling at her or calling to her from across the room, I might walk over to her desk and I might say, hey, Aaron, did you hear me give the direction to have your pencil out and be writing down what's on the board? Okay, hey, could you do that for me, please? And 9 times out of 10, Aaron is more likely to engage in that positive behavior because I didn't humiliate her and I didn't strong-arm her, right? So what's the moral of the story, Mike?
So look for the good. Look for the good because it's good for the soul. If you spend your time, scanning your classroom, nice job, good job, attaboy, attagirl, you're doing great. Thank you. That stuff, as well as some of that more specific praise,
Yeah.
it changes the way you look at your classroom, changes the way you feel about your job.
Absolutely.
So pay attention to upcoming videos. We're going to do another one on first attention to best conduct. It's kind of related to this, and so some other good content that we have coming up. As always, please leave comments in the comments section, or feel free to email us at the email address that's in the description. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Now go forth, do good things.